I've never written a song in my life until a couple of months ago. This is not something that I know how to do. I've never even thought that it would be something that I was capable of doing. I usually would think that because I am a prose writer. I'm very wordy. I don't write poetry because I don't usually hinge on phrases and words. I like to craft sentences, and that's what I think I'm good at. And I like to piece sentences together, and I like to tell long-winded stories with words. I haven't had a lot of practice, nor do I usually desire to distill ideas into very particular, highly crafted phrases. And that's what I find poetry to be. I know that might be a very simplistic view of it, but a couple of months ago, I was in the shower and I was thinking about a conversation that I had with somebody, and somehow this idea sprung from that conversation in the form of the chorus to a song, and it wasn't something that I spent a lot of time thinking about. The words and the melody just kind of popped into my head, which very much feels like that's not the way you're supposed to write a song, even though I know there's probably no way you're supposed to write a song. It just feels like I didn't intend to. It just came out of my head. But then I got out of the shower and I just started typing it out on my phone notes, and in half an hour I basically had a song. And then I sat at my desk and expanded it. Then it was done. It was, not perfect, and I've changed it since, but I just wrote a song out of nowhere. I also have very limited musical training. I don't know a lot about any certain kind of instrument. I have a keyboard that I plunk out chords on, but that's it. I can't read sheet music at all, and I don't have a great grasp on how to piece different chords together and how to structure chord progressions and what sounds good. But I just started plunking around on my keyboard, and I came up with something, and I just wrote that down. I recorded a tiny little demo that I could send to my friends, and I just it just feels weird. It wasn't something that I meant to do. I don't feel like I am a songwriter. But then the same thing happened a little bit later, and I wrote another one, and that one's not nearly as complete as this first one is, and I'm still kind of working with that and grappling with it because it feels very dramatic, and I don't really like that. I really wanted to try to share this kind one of these rough semblances of songs that I have tried to write. I think I might do that later. I just want to share this thing that I'm exploring, but it feels too soon because none of it's ironed out. It feels very strange. I played both of these songs that I have somewhat written to my friends, and Becca was that's not a bad start to being on your way to an EP. And I was like, what are you talking about? It's not something I ever thought that I would do or intend to do. So I don't know where I'm going with this, but it's just something that has been on my mind a lot and something that I have been exploring a lot. And yeah, I think next week sometime I will play one of these two songs that I have written. But yeah,